Hello, welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. We are continuing our Boskara playthrough here and hopefully making some more progress this episode. We are up to... Oh, hello. Technology breakthrough, enhanced energy collection. Very nice. Let's pause it just for a quick second when we take a look through what we got going on. This guy's retiring. Glad I checked on that so I don't forget to stop breaking them down at some point. So the tech we just researched, or we just not researched, but got advanced energy. It's down here. The V2 upgrade. So it means it upgrades in place without having to retrofit or build new ships. Although we might need to retrofit to reduce the amount of them we have because they produce more, so we need less. Looks like our fleet is in the middle of trying to capture something. The end of last episode was kind of fun. We poached the chasm from the Hakonish over here. They were swooping in, and we managed to just eke out a invasion right before they could. So that's pretty awesome. If we look at the victory conditions, we can see the Boskaras are at 41%. They are the scariest ones by far because they have Titan blasters already, and their fleets are significantly more powerful than any of ours. And then there's the next 4 or 5 are kind of a blend of different people, and we are trailing. We are deep in the bottom. It looks like our economy is much weaker than most other people. And, you know, population, territory, all that good stuff. So none of that's surprising. It typically in a very hard game, that is what happens. But hopefully we will make a comeback relatively soon. We shall see. All right, are we still trying to like deal these? I don't think we really need to. Although the Megatron shields could be a potential upgrade. All right, we're just gonna fly around and take out pirate ships, I think, for a little while. I don't think any of these have any tech that are gonna be, you know, beneficial to us. Let's go ahead and stop that deconstruction. This ship has a ton of stuff that's useful to us. Vortex engines, torrent drives, hyperfusion reactors, autocannon batteries. These are all upgrades from what we currently have. So we could keep breaking that down and repairing it, hopefully for some time, and we'll make some progress. Looks like we got a bunch of disabled pirate ships just kind of floating around here. Is there any of them that have anything worthwhile? Probably not, but we could check. Oh. Alright, the Boskaras have one of our spies that works against us now. That's not great. Alright, I'm not really seeing much of anything. We already have Nova Core reactors, so we don't need that. Bubble shields, that is a tech we do not have. So I could see potential benefit here. Go ahead and say capture this. Hopefully they don't destroy it. It has no shield, so we shouldn't be attacking it. You have bubble shields as well. Alright, I imagine we got that okay. Now let's come over here and capture this one as well. Oh, another agent captured. Okay. Problematic. So what happened to the pirate ship we just captured? I'm guessing maybe the AI scuttled it. Okay, still rapid fire projectiles. I don't know why they're hitching like that. Alright, that one shows up in the list. Take a quick look at our engine tech because I'm not as familiar with the engine techs. Well, it'll be what it'll be. I don't really know what to do about that. Here's the splinter pods I've been angling for a while. Run down there, try to capture that. I wonder if we actually blew that ship up. Maybe that's what happened. Hopefully a construction ship will find its way over to repair the ship. The other thing we need to do is we gotta build some more construction ships. I feel like need so many more than we have. I can't believe we're still finding more pirates, like new pirate empires. Okay. Managed to capture that one okay. Any others worth capturing or not? X armor, we don't have that, although I think we probably have something better than that. But I like collecting all the tech that I possibly can. You never know if you need something special. You're at 98%. There's a chance you're... Never mind. You're Garbo. You have organic hull and splinter pods, so I'd like to capture you if I can. They're gonna overshoot. Yep, they blew it up. Wait, this isn't the guy I wanted. It's the other guy. This guy. Well, he doesn't have any shield, so they shouldn't attack it at all. They should just board it. Alright, new construction ships are done. Should help get us out there a little more. Alright, let's retire you. Retire you. Let's see if we can make any progress on tech. Ah, we managed to capture that. Very nice. Alright, got improved missiles. High-speed hyperdrives. That's the Equinox drive. And then another tech there. Accelerated projectiles. Very nice. That was a good good breakdown there. We got 4 or 5 techs out of that. Alright, we'll let that fix up. Aside from that, I don't think there's anything over here that's worth capturing. Probably should just blow the rest up so I don't get confused by it existing. Is there anything else in general that is worth capturing? Because there's some more stuff disabled out here. You got splinter pods. Your splinter pods. X armor. I think we accidentally blew up the other one that had X armor, so let's hop over there and capture that guy. This guy's limping away. I think at this point we've pretty much exceeded the tech level of most pirates, so we're not going to get too much more out of that. We're going to have to start going after these other guys. I feel like the Hakonish over here are really far behind. I just looked at one of their ships and they're still on Gear X hyperdrives and stuff. So I'm thinking, like, if we look at this whole fleet is 1700 strength-ish. Look at their destroyers. Nothing too crazy here. Heavy armor still. I'm thinking we might go after them. Might be your first target. Let's take a look at what that looks like. They are not allied with anyone right now. So that is a potential avenue we can take. All right, we got that captured, no problem. Hopefully our ships, our construction ships come and start repairing and building up that stuff. Oh, yeah, baby. We just found a bunch of stuff. Where are these guys at? Oh, no. They are currently, the Wakaris are currently building these up. Where's this at? It's on like the other side of the galaxy. That's tough. Are they all there? They are. Ooh, boy. What do I do? I could maybe go after them. Our fleet is fueled up. I could go. So here's what I could do. I could jump over there and try to capture or at least scare off their construction ships. And then that'll give mine the opportunity to get over there. Their constructors have hydrocore capacitors on them. I could capture them and then try to steal that tech. Maybe I'll go that route. We'll have to see how this plays out. I'm a little afraid to poke the bear here because they are right next to me and they could potentially come over and do some damage, but it's a risk I'm willing to take right now. Our reputation is slowly healing right now. So I'm hoping maybe I'll get away with it. Maybe. We gotta wait for our economy to kind of recover anyway. Are any of these really close to being reconstructed? Maybe not. Okay, you're going to rebuild the ships. That's great. Hoping that would happen. All right, we're not cash positive yet, but we're also no longer cash negative. So hopefully our economy is starting to stabilize. Once these guys are done flying around, scooping up computer cores and stuff, I'll start breaking them down. A little nervous that these guys are coming over here. I don't know what their plan is. They have fuel. Hopefully they're just using this as a jumping off point. I mean, everybody's slowly getting happier with us. I mean, I'll probably ruin that in a second, but for now. Looks like they did get one or two of those ships. I don't see them there anymore. Let's take a look at what these guys got going on. All right, they got nothing really. These are definitely the biggest concern. Advanced command centers are also an improvement from where we're at. This guy's getting real close to being fixed. That noise is driving me crazy. I hope it doesn't come through too bad on the recording, but when you zoom in, those sound effects are just so deafening. All right, we're almost there. You guys are all still scooping up computer cores and stuff. All right, improved colonization is done. What's this guy here? This is one of the ships. Oh man, if I could capture them, that'd be awesome. They are gonna fly right past me. All right, my guess is they're gonna pop out into one of these systems. Question is, do I go after them, or do I come over here and try to get the ships they haven't gotten yet? They don't have any fuel, so theoretically we should go faster than them. So if I was going here, I could always hop back in. Hoping I see them pop up here shortly. Don't know what this guy's doing hanging out here. Oh, they grabbed another one. Yeah, if I don't move quick, I'm gonna lose all these. Oh no, they went over here. No, where are they going? I'm not gonna catch them. What am I thinking? All right, we got to get over here. Try to get what's left. Critical research breakthrough. That's a free crash research. I will take that. All right, I'm gonna tell all these guys to retire so that we can get that going. More engine tech, I'll take that. All right, we are limping along, trying to get through the nebula here. There is another ship. Hopefully this guy goes back there, because then we can capture it. Well, this one I don't really want to capture. All right, we're all hopped in here. Let's try to capture these constructors here real quick. Another tech breakthrough, very nice. Where did these guys go? No. Get back over here. I didn't tell you could leave. How angry did they get with us for trying to capture that? Pretty angry. Alright, you're coming here to build this. So we'll do this. Like, we'll try to capture these constructors and harass them and interrupt their building. The AI will not do that. All right, let's hop over here. All right, we're gonna try to capture this guy. All right, so we just captured him. He has more advanced stuff. Can we try to capture this? No. All right, let's come down here and try to capture this last ship. Alright, we are now rebuilding this ship. I'm gonna go down here, try to interrupt this guy. It just buys me some more time to get this built up. Can I go in the audio settings? Audio. Nebula storm effects volume. Let's lower that to oh goodness. Did that even work? Looks like that's under general effects. Well, alright, that should be a little more manageable. Pretty rough sounding. Alright, ship's not in a fleet. Hopefully, construction ship will make its way over here relatively soon. Let's sort this by suitability. Looks like we still just have this one that's kind of close. After we get continental colonization, that'll be doable. This is very laggy. Oh, are they? They're just about the same amount of angry with us as they were before. Alright, I'm assuming... we don't have anybody coming over here. Oh, ship is already repairing. Okay. So we do have somebody on the way. For you, we're just gonna wait for the boarding assault strength. There we go. It is back up. What are you guys doing? You have the ability to capture. So capture. Alright, well, you don't want to do that? I'll just blow it up. How's that sound? Alright, they clearly want to go and refuel. I really don't want them to. I want them to stay over here to make sure we can capture these ships. Alright, tech breakthrough. From repairing, this is just about done being rebuilt. We're almost to a place where we can re-retrofit our ships because we've gotten several more advanced techs that leapfrog us forward. It looks like we do have people on the way to finish reconstructing all these ships. Here's some more breakthroughs. Large fuel storage, enhanced point. Making a very good amount of progress. We did unfortunately dip a little back into the cash negative. Yep, see, this is why I didn't leave. Here's an enemy ship coming in to try to poach. 2 of them. Alright, there, we did damage. It's not dead, but it's close. But this guy's running. Foreign agent captured. Okay, so we can maybe bribe another spy because we're kind of running out of our own. Corrupt's not great, but it's only 12,000. Alright, they're a little angry with us, but they'll be okay. These guys, they're really mad, but they're recovering very quickly. I'm hoping our construction ships get here pretty soon. Oh, they're down there building again. Alright, we gotta go down there and harass them. The good news is we got some time on these. 63% is not near constructed. Alright, where are my construction ships? You're pretty far out, but working your way over here. You're already building that ship. Right, Shrouded Demise is the other one. Where are you at comparatively? You're like just leaving our territory. That's really close to our home system. I don't like that. It's gonna take a long time for our fleet to limp back home. It's completely out of fuel, and I don't have any fuel ships. Which, actually, I should probably just build some. All right, we're gonna join 3 of them to the fleet. Three of them will leave out in the wild. Okay, why are you refusing to attack? That's something you should do. Crazy. I don't know why they won't attack it. Maybe I'm too close to being at war with them and I have to wait for that to recover a little bit. We'll see. Alright, fuel tankers hopefully are limping over here. The other thing I could do, and it's tedious, but, you know, I love doing tedious stuff. I could wait. For whatever reason, I can't capture this enemy constructor or attack it. I could wait for him to rebuild this and then just capture it immediately. Or try to. That might work. That's a problem. Because that ship's almost done. Alright, let's make our way back up there. Oh, you can't attack because you have no energy. You have no energy because you have no fuel. I see. Because there's no energy, you can't use weapons. They're gonna get this. Alright, well, these guys being here are useless because they have no fuel. Is there any fuel around here at all that I can nab? Or do I have to go all the way back home to get it? Fortunately, I think I'm kind of hosed here. They're gonna get this ship, which is what it is. But at least I managed to capture this guy. So I'll get this guy. This has a hyper deny on it. I'm guessing this guy will be repaired by the time I can get back over here. Alright, well that is what it is. Unfortunate, but I should have had fuel ships in the fleet. If I had that, this wouldn't be a problem. Alright, let's retire this guy again. Getting real close to continental colonization here, and that is going to net us at least one more planet. Probably just one. I don't think this will get to 20, but it might. What I could do in the meantime is queue this up and get it ready to be colonized. Alright, omnidirectional thrust done. We're gonna have to ramp up for a war with these guys. Hopefully I can get the Boskaras to back off enough. Take a quick gander at our account. Oh, hello. Where are you at? I feel like last couple games we tried to rebuild this and never successfully did. Alright, well, swift action's still there at least. Seem to be getting that okay. Look at our economy. See what's going on with it. Private cash is pretty low. It's not great, to be honest. But it has some cash flow. Take a look at the maintenance. We can see a decent amount of different types of ships. Check out mining stations, see what we uncovered. 2 hexadoriums, but both in enemy territory. I can't do much with that at the moment. Oh, definitely want that. 26%. And it's already in our territory. Yes, please. Alright, continental colonization is done. That did bump Ipsinator up. Research breakthrough water colonization. I mean, I'll take that. There does seem to be a life form over here. It's just a simple 1 Gravelix, so I think that's fine. Should be okay to colonize this planet. Ectaria is pretty close as well. Well, maybe not, but I can colonize it. Well, that is in our future territory that we'll be expanding to. So that's good, because that'll actually get us kind of a jumping off point for us to branch out. So let's try to colonize that as well. 3 colony ships. Gets us that much closer. Who would actually be colonizing? Camino? Okay. Well, I'm sure at some point we'll get Boskaras in our empire, and that's more of a water planet type of species. Should be okay. Let's take a quick gander at our tech that we have queued up. Marsh colonization is pretty close. Go ahead and just add that to the list. Oh, we got the entirety of water colonization. That's why that showed up. Fast mining is only a year now, so we might as well knock that out. Not really close enough to any of these techs to justify the time investment at this point. We definitely need to do something with these guys. We need more than basic fighters. Really close to some of these hyperdrive techs, though. But I do feel like we'll get those by just breaking down those ships. Colony defense might come in handy, given our hostile nature. We might be getting invaded sometime relatively soon. I don't know where we started getting this tech from, but I wish it finished. We definitely have more planets that are cash positive now. That was a big plague that went away. Hopefully our population will start to pick up now. This planet almost got wiped out. Okay, swift action is ours. Let that refuel. That's another ship we could break down to get research tech. I do not like this. They seem to be coming towards my planet with an invasion fleet. Not great. Maybe with any luck we'll not get invaded. I mean, the good news is they didn't go to the planet. They stayed over here. So maybe they're at war with the green guys. Take a quick gander. Idyllic Icaro Utopia. They are at war with them. Okay. Good. Well, maybe we could sneak in over here and poach a planet or two. Fleet is limping along. Great Boskara Nation. Yeah. We could be friends. You're on the other side of the galaxy for now. Upgraded troop compartment is going to mean we're going to be able to load more troops onto our ships. So that'll be a nice little upgrade. Hopefully position us to be able to go after these guys, okay? There's Xenox on this planet. It'd be nice to capture an ice planet and get that population in our empire. Don't know if there's defense here or not. Outside of the planetary stuff. Alright, fast mining is done. There's one less thing I have to research. New colony is founded. Go ahead, build that up. Enhanced transport. Now that's an in-place upgrade, so we can see the effects right here. Another 50,000 troops we could load now. Take that. All right, I'm gonna say refuel from tankers. That way the tankers fly out here and start refueling my ships. It might take slightly less time to do that. All right, advanced maneuvering done. Would you steal? And point defense. All right, we're getting pretty close to Marsh colonization. Is there a planet? Oh, hello. Your suitability is good enough for us. I'm going to colonize every planet I possibly can. Because any growth is good growth. I have half a mind to just go, let's say refuel, just pop over here and invade this planet real quick. Maybe not even declare war, just invade it. It gives me a massive negative penalty, but who cares? Everybody hates me anyway. My reputation's garbage. Everybody's angry at me. All right, interlaced armor. Looks like we stole that. All right, ships are starting to refuel. This guy's almost back to where we're at. I could declare war on them because that would just, it would give me less of a negative impact. Go ahead and build that up. Is there any other people we could recruit? That's a lot of money. I don't really have that much disposable income at this point. All right, we're getting refueled. Slowly but surely. Mining rights, I will offer that. I know what I wanted to look. I wanted to look down here at these techs. Because we got to be getting close to some other planetary techs here. All right, let's get these two knocked out. Weapon specialization seems smart for an offensive empire. Still convinced a lot of these I'll research automatically and I don't have to queue up. I like that we're reloading the fuel ships for the ship we're going to invade them with from their spaceport. All right, Marsh colonization is done. Looks like we did find a system. And then once we capture these guys, we'll be even better positioned to do more. Did we discover what this planet looks like? Oh, there's actually a good amount of defense on this planet. I don't think we can take that with the troop load that we have. Is there another planet nearby? This one might be a little weaker. Okay, you come over here and start breaking down at our home planet. All right, we are almost fully done. Yeah, I think everybody's got fuel now. Full pod V2, that increased our boarding strength by quite a bit. Let's hop over, check this planet out real quick. Defensive base is, you know, not nothing. Let's jump over there and see what they got. I mean, we got troops on this planet too. Not ideal, I'll be honest. But I think I'm gonna go after him anyway. They have a lot of Xenox in their empire. Maybe that's how they got to branch out. All right, well, let's go ahead and declare a little bit of war. All right, assign a war spawn. Let's see. New admiral or general. I mean, I'm fine with people getting mad at me. That doesn't matter that much. All right, let's try to invade this planet real quick. Did they hit? Oh, they hit shields. That explains why the population went so wonky. Alright, do they have anything worthwhile here? Nah, it doesn't look like it. The Duclos shields maybe, but outside of that. Alright, Nerval 2 is mine. Tech breakthrough, colony founded. Oh boy. Where? Oh, we must have captured a ship somewhere. Alright, new colony founded. Let's take a quick gander at that. Get that building built. What is this? An independent colony of Mortallons? Can we invade it? We can. We just took over the system. We might as well... I didn't realize there's an independent colony there. Maybe it spawned right around the same time. All right, we're getting a decent amount of tech breakthroughs here. Still breaking ships down. Advanced torpedoes, I will take that. Alright, we are quite in the negative over here. Cash-wise. Did not expect it to go that bad. Let's load up another troop. Plague ending, that's always good. Alright, you... We need to take you to another planet and break you down. What do we have over here? No invasion fleets, right? They're the most difficult to deal with. Alright, we're going to bring you over here to retire. And the only thing we need from you, I think, is the Dukelos shields. Alright, we're in pretty good shape here. Is there another planet we could potentially steal? I mean, Vicus feels like the next best option, but they seem to have some defenses here that I don't really want to deal with. And our troop strength is half of what it used to be. Let's actually unload the troops for now, because I think they heal up better on the planet. All right, another new colony founded. So we are making some progress here. 18 colonies now. What is up here? A very weak Mortallan colony. That feels like a good spot to go invade. See if we could snag that from them real quick. Get the Mortallans in our empire. Alright, we're gonna load these troops back up. I know they're at half health or whatever, but let's accept that treaty. Let's just hop up here real quick and steal this colony. And then this guy, another weak Mortallan colony. We could probably poach that real quick. Just knock these guys back down to size. These, this is a full colony here. Or Xenox. I think we need to start researching some of these techs here. $120 days, that's pretty quick. Okay, well, of course people are gonna kick me while I'm not down, but you know, otherwise occupied, I guess. See how this goes. Hopefully I can invade this planet and then go to peace real quick and get back over, get back home. Retrofit my fleet with all the new tech we got. Probably build up another fleet, but I'm a little strapped for cash at the moment. Let's go invade this planet. I know you want to go repair, but you just steal More troops. Okay. 6,000 is better than what we were at. Hop over here and take this planet real quick. And then hopefully we'll have captured enough to get to peace relatively soon. I'm shocked we were able to build this. Did we discover new colonies? Oh boy, look at this. All right, we got some growth opportunity here. Most of them are in enemy territory, but some of them aren't. I will grab these just because we'll get ice planet tech. And those will bump up above 20. Alright, let's invade that real quick. These guys are really happy with me. Alright, what's going on closer to our home planet? There's an invasion fleet coming in. They're going for this planet. How strong is this? I mean, we do have troops on the planet. We have enough time to build a planetary bastion. Do that stuff up, see if we can weasel out an edge here. Alright, these guys willing to go to peace. Let's negotiate a deal. They'll go to peace for pretty cheap. Don't really want to pay for their mining stations. All right, 210,000. You want peace? Good. Now I can focus on somebody else. We got to get over here and defend ourselves. All right, we're gonna head home and repair, refuel, construct ourselves, and then be good to hopefully fend these guys off. We'll see what happens. Got another invasion fleet heading over this way. Not great, that's for sure. Maybe I just head straight over there. Don't even try to refuel and repair. Well, that'll be for next episode because we're definitely over time. I'm having a little too much fun here. But we are up to 21 colonies. We have invaded. We've taken over several new species into our empire. We've softened up these guys next to us, and we're going to be ready to trounce on them again relatively soon. Just making a ton of progress here. Hoping we can fend off the Tylus Ascendancy long enough for us to get our defense back up and running. And looks like they have several packs with people around us, including the Wakaris, so hopefully we'll have a solution to them as a problem. But go ahead and look at the victory conditions here. Wakaris are still at 40%. We've jumped up to 10th from 11th. Really kind of on par with the Tylus Ascendancy, so hopefully we can get one up on them and make some more progress. Nipsey's Industries are number 5, and we just walloped them, took 3 of their planets, and went to peace real quick. So Yeah, I think overall we're doing pretty well. If we look at all the potential colonies we have queued up, I think we're in pretty good shape. We have another group of ships here that are looking somewhat promising. Hopefully we can get that done. We have 2 really high-end ships that we're breaking down and getting tech from, and our research is going pretty well. It's getting better. We're up to 450 research output. I'm hoping that'll get even better as time goes on. I'd like to get these under our control sooner than later, and then let's queue up some research station or resort stations as well. Try to get that money to keep flowing into our empire. So lots of stuff to do. Hurting economy, kind of weak military overall. Hoping we can make some progress here, but that'll be for next episode. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, see more content in the future, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.